that is the matchup we are seeing here. We've got Andre with his resistance for Team Coarse, Rough, and Irritating, and over on the right side for the Ex-815's, we have Chrispy and his high initiative first order aces. So this series, we'll just quickly go over here before I open up betting and take a look at our standings. This series has been decided already, as the CRIs is what I'm going to call them. That's the acronym I'm giving them. Have taken 2 out of 3 so far. This is, of course, the third game. J-Man high. This is the third game, so they do have a chance to salvage a game here and get some mission points back. We will see how this goes. This is a great matchup. Both of these players I know well and are very good at this game. I'm going to turn off the top menu because I am a total noob. I've never streamed before. Boom, there it is. I will open up the betting. Betting is open. Chrispy Fly, this is supposed to be a fun league. Yeah, dude, right? Well, he's gotta step up. His team, he needs a win, right? I actually love the list from Andre, fellow Resistance simp over here, NFL Insider Leroy, former Resistance simp, I think is really the correct title for you there. All right, on the left side, speaking of Resistance, we'll break down the list here. Is Andre, we're about started, ready to go. Start time as well. Andre starting us off and leading off. Top of the order here with Elo Asti, Swarm Tactics, Heroic. Got those foils built in, and Jamming Beam, best upgrade in the game. The GOAT. The GOAT. Jarek Yeager in the Fireball at I-5 with Heroic, Mag Pulse Warheads, R for Astromech Targeting Computer, and Kaz's Fireball. Temin Wexley gets that free boost. He does a 2-4 maneuver, fully executes, of course. Heroic. Ferrosphere Paint R68 for the Super Predator reroll droid. And then we've got a few of the Y-Wings. Lega or Ligma, depending on how you like to say it. Dorsal turret, engine upgrade, and targeting computer. Shasazaro with dorsal turret, L4ER5, engine upgrade, and targeting computer. And lastly, Chorus Capellum with dorsal turret, M9G8, and targeting computer. On the right side, Chrispy rocking first order, and we start us off with the major Bonreg here with marksmanship, Lone Wolf, Deuterium power cells for that regen, and Mag Pulse Warheads. Kylo Ren, he's got Malice outmaneuver, Sensor Scramblers, and Plasma Torpedoes. Very different Kylo than I'm used to seeing. We've got Hollow in the TIE BA as well, that Interceptor with Deuterium power cells, Proud Tradition, and Mag Pulse Warheads. And lastly, the efficiency piece. We got another Mag Pulse Warhead carrier and Commander Malaris. Those are your list. That is what we're playing. We are actually playing Chance Engagement here. You can see the icon there, the little crosshair. That means chance. No wartime loadouts, no 7 hit points each. So today is the last day for week 1 of the league. It is a six-week season. Then we have playoffs for a few weeks. All but 4 teams have had their series decided. So the Psychedelic Pina Jam, Dumpster Donuts are 2 teams that have not yet had their series decided. And on the other, they're facing each other. And then the other matchup is the Rule of 3 versus the Bad Batch. That series is tied currently. Here comes Kylo. Oh, this is Silencer Kylo, isn't it? That makes more sense. I'm reading that loadout. I'm like, that's different for Wylo. No, there's no enhanced jamming suite. I'm such a silly goose. We will get our W soon enough, sir. I'm not doubting it. I am not doubting it at all. I know you will. I also wouldn't beat yourself up too much. I think your game against Jammin, obviously could have done a couple of things differently, but there was some momentum shifting there when like Bosk survived and all that stuff. And Fire Spray's rolling paint the entire game. I will say his defense dice were pretty strong. No doubt about it. Scooter and Teddy will carry the donuts to victory. So I've decided that I'll announce it later, but for those of you watching, I've decided that the winner of the championship. The champions of the first league, the inaugural team league, will get championship t-shirts. It'll be the logo of their team on the front, and then on the back it'll have the 312 team league logo, and it'll say champion. So I think that'll be the champion winner prize. All right, it's cleanup time. Got a nice little formation heading right towards the middle at an angle for the resistance. Chrispy's trying to carve a couple of flanking lanes. Malorus heading towards the middle. Of course, looks like we've got who's that keeping Tem and Wexley trying to keep Von Reg honest. Frankie, what's up? Is everything blurry for you guys? That was weird. That's really weird. Full screen projector. It blurs the game. What? Okay, that's not normal. Yeah, I usually project the game on my main monitor with the overlay so I can see everything more clearly, but doing some sort of weird preview scaling. That's bizarre. I don't know what that's about, man. That makes no sense. I'm wondering like what could be causing that. Oh. You see that? You see how it's like spelling? What is that? What does that mean? It's OBS. I haven't updated OBS in a while because it gets really buggy, like really buggy, and it breaks all of the things that I have linked with like my wavelength stuff, Stream Deck. I low-key hate that. Whoa, that is so weird. Oh, I know what's going on. I think. Stand by. Here we go. We were using a window capture. All right, we're back. I was playing Call of Duty World at War Zombies, and the game capture doesn't work for World at War, so I had to turn on the display capture, which was capturing my main display. But when I go to create a projector full screen with all of the components from the OBS onto the main display, it basically duplicates over itself so many times that it gets really blurry. It was kind of a cool effect, though. I didn't know what the hell I was looking at. Who the F is this Chrispy guy? Doesn't he know 4 ship lists aren't good anymore?
Not great, Bob.
I don't know who the heck this Chrispy guy is. We got our least, what is it? Our number one worst fan, the one who watches us the least gracing us with his presence, Yellow Jacket Pim, who did a painting stream the other day, and I missed it. I have to go back and watch that. What were you doing on that stream, dude? Like any special techniques or just painting something for funsies? Were you being a goofy little guy? Also, cheers, everybody. I have my Darth Vader mug here. Boom. Oh, you're raffling off prizes. Got it. Yeah. Did I win? It just fell short of the target lock. It would have been nice to get. Didn't get it. Ooh. Dude, that would be dope, dude. Were you able to... Did that image work for the stencil that I sent you, by the way? I just primed my decimator. So I'm thinking of... I don't know if I'll be painting it today. Probably not today. Maybe later next week. But it is all primed up and ready to go. Catherine, what's up? Yeah, I gotta make sure I mark with the in the overlay that Jarek has a damage card. Cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. Oh, here we go. Oh. Andre thought he was gonna catch Bonreg. He takes that straight into barrel roll and then he boosts in. Nasty stuff here. It's unmodded. We're in round 2 officially as well here. Here we go. Someone, whoever's falling asleep at the wheel with the overlay. Nick, are you playing to have a cartoon version of yourself playing Thrawn? In what way? Like in Redeem? Yeah, he's referring to my new Greg made me as it turned me into Thrawn, and I made it my profile picture, but it put a giant threw a 2 Squadron logo on my forehead. I don't know. I mean, if I that would be a lot of effort, but maybe I don't know. I do plan on eventually doing more redeems. Like that is something I want to do. Holy crap! Vonreg gets a full string. So and there's the double evades. The T-70 doing what it can do sometimes, being a little tanky. That's so annoying. Chrispy's like, all right, okay, is that kind of game, huh? I feel like anytime my opponent rolls natty evades when they have like a token to spend on defense, it's just like it's so annoying. But it happens, man. Natties are natties. This is plasma torpedo. Or no, maybe this is just a primary. It is a plasma because it's range 3. So all the shields are down, and this is into Lega Fossang. Lega worth 3 points. Defense dice rigged, dude. Yeah. All right. Obviously, Temin nothing. Lega Fossang, a super exciting shot into Kylo here. Kylo has an evade. How did Kylo get an evade? Oh, Hollow passed the evade. That's right. Yeah, that's certainly not gonna. Yeah, nope. Not gonna hit him with that. No chance, buckaroo. And the center point is achieved by both sides. So it is 1-1. Heading into round 3. Chrispy, obviously winning the damage race that round. Before you roll your eyes, don't roll them too hard. Just want to remind everybody over here, somewhere over here, about our Patreon. And I think more importantly, because we're close to hitting the goal, 10 subs away from the card pack, Crossroads card pack. I'll show you like Dirge, for example, is double-sided. Super nice. I don't have autofocus on right now because of my Lego sets. They trick my camera. A whole card pack. Pretty nifty. I'm actually working on getting some coupon codes from our favorite Etsy shops for our patrons as well. Patron exclusive coupon codes. Already got one for Curled Paw. We got one for Strata Strike already, which obviously, exclamation point sponsor. You can see, get the link there for the 15% off for Strata Strike. You can use that now. Reached out to Kago too, and Highbridge as well. Didn't ask Pin Miniatures, dude. Didn't you like stop painting ships on Etsy? You told me you were done with that for good. So I know you're just giving me shit, but like if you are doing that again, I mean, if you want, I thought you told me you didn't want to do it anymore. Like, no, please. Okay. Well, I can always expect. Thankfully, you keep me humble. I put on a facade of humbleness. I'm so humble. If there was an Olympic sport for being humble, I'd finish in second. You just do commissions, right on. We've got a Cleo. Cleo's here, everybody. Hold on. She's, come on. Here she comes. Oh. No, say hi. Say hi. Just say hi. Go. She's giving me this look like, dude. Come on. What are you doing here? Cleo is the stream. She stream snipes more than any other cat ever has. Whether she's climbing on the shelves behind me, she's climbing over here. She's always around. She is a good, crazy kitten. I posted a picture of her on my Instagram story the other day, and one of my coworkers comments like, her eyes have seen war. Because she's so expressive with her face. Like, sometimes it looks like she'll just be chilling. You'll take a picture of her, and it looks like she's going through a PTSD. This, like, terrible breakdown moment. God, she is shedding, though. You are shedding a lot. We need a Cleo emote. We do have a Cleo emote. Technically, we've had one for a while, but I had to accommodate all the team emotes. I temporarily removed it. It's in Discord. It sucks, man. Twitch doesn't really give you that many emotes. So, I had to make a decision to, like, keep some of them. But I'll bring it back. I mean, I have it. It's an easy one to bring back. I'll probably just replace the Tinder Gods one with it. Sucks that I have to choose, though, you know? All right. Here comes Shasa. Shasa's like, I am going to defend my friend Lega. How dare you try to kill her? And we're going to boost and then get that calculate from the ability. Turret to the back is interesting. It's maybe to catch Kylo, but I don't think we'll get the same thing. Boost, calculate. And it's white. I don't even think he gets stressed for doing this, which is pretty good. Pretty nifty. Temin, free, closing the wings. Okay. Getting a free boost. And then gonna barrel roll. Just get as much distance as you can, I think, for Von Reg. No, just gonna stay there. Oh, Jarek does barely have Kylo in there for that TL target lock. Next up, Elo Asti. Kylo gets blocked. Well, out of the dorsal turret of Shasa, multiple blocks here as Hollow gets blocked. Taking that red focus, I'd imagine. You probably just go range 0 into, or range, no, you go into Lega, I think, if you have the shot. I don't know if you do. Malorus taking a target lock. It's like the choice is Coarse Capellum, which would jam off the M9G8 reroll, which would be pretty good. And here comes the Major. Oh, he's doing it, folks. So he's going to gain a strain, I'd imagine. Why do we check for bullseye? I'm confused about that. Sworn tactics, no. Just out. Nope, there she is on the shelf at the sprayer. There we go. Oh, Cleo. All right, betting is open for 30 more seconds, everybody, and we only got a couple of bets. Folks, what are we doing, huh? What are we doing? Oh, putting that money on Chrispy. Passing over the stress to Kylo. Okay. J-Man forgetting how to bet. Exclamation point bet. No, there you go. There you go. There it is. He got it. Just first try. All right. Range 2 from Vonreg, and the betting is closed. Immediately pulls off that lock. Reroll those blanks there. Vonreg wants some paint. Spend that focus. That's 3 hits in. 3 hits, 2 hits, and a crit. Another natty evades from Temin. Oh my god. Oh, that's great. Shields down on Temin. Now it's time for a Mag Pulse Warhead into Kylo. Uh-oh. We'll be pulsing. Yeah, I mean, Chrispy's doing a great job of trying to focus fire, just focus on Temin with Vonreg. He's doing a great job. He's just rolling a lot of natty bits. Uh-oh, only 1. You're gonna need more than that. You really need 3. Spend something for 3. I don't know what he used to. Kylo. That is a deplete. That's a jam. That's a crit, folks. For those of you keeping score at home. Round to the shields, of course. It was a calculate. I don't know, Jarek. I think maybe we got to calculate past to Jarek is what happened. I guess either way, Kylo rolled 2 blanks, so still would be jam and depleted and all that shenanigan. All right, here we go. Elo Asti, same shot, range 3 into Kylo. M9, G8. Spend the token that we don't know where it went. Kylo, he's fine. He spends his force. He says, no, no, no. Elo should have a focus. Well, it was invisible because we still converted it anyways. That's game state for you. Range 2 here. Commander Malrus firing a pretty easy peasy Mag Pulse Warhead into Coarse. And boom. Yeah, it's not great when you get shot with a Mag Pulse when you have like 1 agility or less. Not the best. So it's like that M9G8 lock is gonna get broken. We're gonna go with Kylo. Range 2 into Jarek. Is depleted here, so only 2 dice. Just 1. Jarek, and Jarek rolled out evade. Jarek Jaeger taking a crit here, huh? Heroic. Oh, still no evades. What is that crit? What is the crit? What is the crit? It is a stun pilot. All right. Feeling extra stunned these days. Yeah, stun pilot, the dumbest crit in the game. The nothing burger shot from Hollow. Oh, snap. We're going into Malrus. Wings are open, not closed. I wasn't sure if they were open or closed before. Hit crit, Malrus. Oh, Malrus taking one. Commander. No shot there. You could do dorsal, but beyond range 0. So in, unobstructed, 2 dice into hollow. Spending that calculate for 2. Hollow gets those 2 evades. I think Chrispy's would be like, if Hollow took damage there. Now it's time for Shasa. Can't spawn that arc though. Trying hard to. I don't think we need to. You know you only got 1 shot. Range 0 into hollow. A 2 dice spanker for natties. Oh man, hollow. Can hollow roll double evades again? No. Hollow. Spending the focus though is fine. And now you got your 1 die pea shooter shot here. Very exciting stuff. For 1 into hollow. Hollow. Roll 2 evades, you're fine. You're not gonna hit hollow with a shot like that. That's for damn sure. All right, 2-2 now. Round 4 coming our way. It's like Shaw says 1 away from half. That would get Chrispy another point. Let's take a look here. Kylo 2 away from half. Malrus 1 away from half. Malrus gonna have to be careful of Mr. Snap. But Snap's gonna have to be careful of Mr. Vonreg. Can he roll natty evades again to stick around? He's also 1 away from half. Temen. So a lot more point opportunities it seems for Chrispy in round 4. And if you did miss, we have our standings here. Chicago Dog Division. It's like range 3 obstructed might hold on to edge out for the most points of the week. Seven Suns, though, they think have 1 more game left, so it's possible that they could score 14 or more. Coarse, Rough, and Irritating up there with their first week win as well. Unfortunately, the Through and 2 crew did not win their first week. But we'll be back. We're playing Coarse, Rough, and Irritating next week. So. Second. All right. And it looks like the Bad Batch wins their first week. Just got a match report in. So here's the funny thing about that is that their last night's game between the Bad Batch and the Rule of 3 was a 10-10 tie road roll decider. Today's game, the same teams, 10-10 tie road roll decider. Like, what are the odds of that happening? Same score? That's hilarious. And both times the Bad Batch wins the road roll as well. Some bad luck there for the Rule of 3.
Crush your enemies! Grind their bones into dirt! Make them
It's one of my all-time favorite sketches. It's SNL. Adam Driver is the best, man. It's the best. All right, the Y-Wings are moving and grooving here. Going all over the place, getting those dorsals pointed in all different directions. With them facing in on each other, gonna shoot each other at range 1 there. I'm not sure what Coarse's turret arc is looking for. Doesn't look like there's any coverage there. His singing, I haven't seen his anything from his latest appearance, but apparently it was quite beloved. If there's any sketches you recommend I Google first, I will. So Lega is gonna look for a target lock. It was hilarious. Oh, I believe it. No doubt. No doubt about it. Uh-oh, here he comes. It's Snap. He's gonna be clearing that strain. Von Regan applied it with the bullseye ability in the system phase. Thinking about where Malrus might end up. You could boost. You're still going to probably get shot by both Malrus and by Von Reg, but you get another shot onto Kylo potentially. You're trying to catch him. It's always hard to catch Kylo though, man. This is. Oh, it's just tough, man. Another block. Ooh. So Hollow, or rather Malrus, turning up and in the middle of the board there, going after the Y-Wings. And here he comes. I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. It's a little precarious. I mean, you got range 3 from Temin. You don't know where Elo's gonna be. Jarek could get a range 1 shot on you. You got a dorsal turret shot at from Lega. And the target lock into Coarse, and then are we boosting? We are boosting. So man, if we see Elo do a 1 straight, a 1 bank from Jarek seems pretty solid right here. Oh, well, can you slam 1 hard? You could. You have R4 as well, so it would be white. Or is there 1 hard? I think their 1 hard is red. Let me see their dial. Oh, it's white. So it would be blue. That's pretty solid. Three hard is red. Yep. But opting not to slam to get a shot into Kylo is interesting. Also, the M9G8 lock is still out there. Was it reacquired? It must have been. It must have been target lock calculate. Comes Von Rig again, probably boosting. So Hollow passes the focus to Kylo. We're gonna swarm tactic over to I-5. There's a little I-5 marker for Coarse. We're checking Shasa pass a calculate to a friendly. And the calculate moves over to Chorus. Planning phase syndicate. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. Getting those Bezos bucks to a good place. Do you know that your teammates, you and Obi-Wan's teammates had the same score, same result, the road roll yesterday, like last night? It's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen that before. This is into 10 minute. Looks like we're getting a lone wolf reroll for 3. Change 1 to a crit with marksmanship. 10 minute will have to spend, and is taking hit crit. Let's see what they are. The crit is, oh my god, another stun pilot. Wow, that is luck for sure. Luck be a lady tonight, huh? That is half points as well, folks. The first catch of the day. Range 1 from Kylo into Chorus. Temin rolled 1 die because of the strain. I thought he cleared the strain, but he didn't. That Monterey gave him. And we Malice, and this is all going through here into Chorus here, outmaneuvered as well. The shields, yeah, less damage cards. And a disabled power regulator. That's gonna come into play immediately. Next up, we have Commander Malorus. I think the same target here. Has that target lock, and we're going to spend it. And converts the eyeballs. Malorus ability there makes it 3. 2 more go through, and that should be it. That is enough. Boris goes down. We'll be able to exchange shots because of swarm tactics. But we got one more shot as Hollow. Gonna shoot into Temin now. Another chance to get a kill here. Chrispy pouring on some damage. Hollow only 1 though, unfortunately. And another natty evade as a third natty evade out of 4 dice. Or out of 4 rolls for Temin. The only time he didn't natty evade was when he wasn't rolling 2 evades. 2 dice. Alright, maybe some revenge shots though, as Chorus now gonna take a shot. Try to get half on Malorus. Not sure. We're checking range first. Range 1 for something. 6 evades rolled on 6 evade dice. Oh, was the single roll it would evade as well? I think it was. You're right. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Okay, so the choice is into Malrus. Isn't it obstructed? Wow, hit, crit. Jesus. Malrus. He's taking a crit. The wounded pilot. That's a point for Andre. Right, range 1 into Kylo here. Can you get a couple of, I mean, half points on Kylo gives you 3 points. He's not cheap. He's a 7-point pilot. Unfortunately, that disabled power regulator knocks the M9G8 reroll off of LO, which could be a big deal here. So here we go. 4 dice into Kylo. Not 5. 4. Oh boy, that's a full string. You spend that focus. That's 3 hits and a crit. Kylo rolls all paint. Does he have a focus? No. No, this wasn't a holo? I guess it was in a holo. It was still range 1. Okay. I mean, it still gets you half. Not a bad call, actually. Damaged engine in a holo. That's not great for a interceptor, huh? Next shot into Kylo now from Temin. Temin on 2 hull right now with a stunned pilot. Temin. I guess that was a blank. Kylo's fine. That's a pretty crappy roll. Lega Fasang has a shot. Obstructed range 2. You can go range 2 unobstructed into holo. I think that's the choice, right? Because holo's on 1 hole right now. You get, that's 5 points out there. And you spend that calculate for 2. Can holo roll 2 evades? Holo does not and takes 1 and dies. That is a swing. 8-7 now as Coarse, Rough, and Irritating and the Resistance take the lead by a 1-point margin here. Commander Malrus is on 2 hull right now, and you got a range 1 shot on to Malrus, and we're taking it. This is Shasa's shot. 3 on 3. 2 hits and a crit. That's a crit into Malrus. Not a direct, though. It doesn't appear. It is a damaged sensor array. Wow, what a turn, everybody. What a turn. Heading into round 5 here. We got ourselves a close game. +1 for each side. It's 9-8. Seesaw affair, as chance engagement tends to be. So able to kill Chorus, Shasa, or Lega rather, on 4 hull. Temin sticking around on 2. Maybe Von Ray can take care of Temin. That would get him 4 points. Or 2 more, rather. That would get Chrispy up to 10, as he's already scored half on Temin. Yeah, Kylo and Von Reg. I certainly have faith in the potential of a Kylo Von Reg pairing here. As a X-Wing sommelier, you know. Yes, it's a nice pairing if you take the Kylo Silencer Von Reg Tybier. Quite exquisite. The aroma, it fills your nasal cavity. You do have one more Team League game after this one. It'll be JJ versus Will. Scoot versus Psych J7. But in reverse order there. I just switched the names. They're playing Salvage Mission. I don't think we've had... I think we've had 1 Salvage game stream so far. So we've... How many Team League games have we streamed? We streamed 2 opening day. Epionic and Shively was the 3rd. And then we did 2 more on Friday. It's 5. So after this next game, it'll be 7 games streamed in the first week. That's pretty good. That's a game a day on average. Will Scoot Fan Club is present. What's up? We got Chatch here. Chatch. What's up, Chatch? Chatch GPT. Hilarious. Drop back down to our perspective view here. There we go. So if you're just popping in now, you've missed quite an engagement. We had Malris go down to half points, now down to 1 hole. We had Hollow go from full to none in a matter of a couple of shots. Kylo is able to take Coarse from pretty much full health to gone, as Malris was able to deliver the final blow. Vonreg has been chasing Temin this entire game, and Temin has been rolling an evade on every die rolled so far. So down to 2 hole now. Let's see if Vonreg can finish off Temin. This would be an important piece to take off the board for Chrispy here to get ahead in the points race. It's like it's a double stress for Vonreg as well. I'm not sure if Vonreg, or not Vonreg, sorry, Malris. I'm not sure if Malris got the second stress. A wounded pilot, most likely. I'm not sure. There's target locks on the obstacles, but that's not really Magpul's warheads. It's not really how that works. It's only for jamming in the activation phase where the overlapping initiatives and taking locks on obstacles matters. You can see that at the bottom there, that debris has a lock from Shasa and Elo on it. Okay, just trying to get a little distance, doing that free boost and then focusing. Here comes Kylo. You just take a lock on Lega, yeah. You're gonna barrel roll. Kylo has a force for offense. Hoping that a shot from shots from Malris and Kylo are enough to take down Lega at 4 hole. It's certainly possible. You probably just take a target lock here if you are Jarek. You're more tempted to fire a mag pulse at Malris just because Malris has no tokens, is on 1 hole versus Kylo. It's more health, but if you get 2 damage into Kylo, you get 3 points. It's a lot of points in chance engagement. So a chance for Chrispy to score 5 points this turn. Or 4 points, rather. You already got the 1 point for... Oh, no, yeah, he hasn't gotten half on Lega yet, so it would be 5 points. And Elo, yep. So splitting fire here. Elo being trusted to take down Malris. And here comes Vonreg. Do you strain yourself? You have full health. I know it's only 4 hit points. You can regen. You're sitting at range 1 of Shasa right now. He's just going to boost. He has that target lock still. He might not have Lone Wolf, though. It's close. It could be. All right, so Swarm Tactics. Chasa, or rather Lega, going up to I5. We're going to pass a calculate over to Lega. Okay. Chasa saying, here you go. Now Von Reg trying to finish off this pesky Tem and Wexley. So here is the roll. Gonna just spend the lock on both. Hit crit. 2 crits with marksmanship. Temin is just so pesky. He's gonna spend his focus and not take any damage. It's just so... He's a pesky guy. Malrus, range 1. Into Lega. For absolutely nothing. Oh no, no. You just wanted to get like 1 damage in. Kylo now gonna have to be the one. Needs to get 4 hits to have a chance to kill. Lega would need to roll a blank. Kylo spending the lock on 2. Ugh. Really needed 4. Malicing for hit, crit. And hit, crit goes through. I really wanted 4 there. Direct hit will do it, though. Hit. Crit is a structural womp. Doesn't really matter when you're on 1 hole and you're a Y-wing. Now here we go. Kill shot into Commander Malrus. Coarse, Rough, and Irritating trying real hard to sweep the series against the Ex-815's, the Patrick family. Malrus dies. Rolls 2 evades, but takes just 1, and that is enough. 2 more points here. Gets Andre up to 11. Jarek Yeager. Looking at mag pulse, so you're going to mag pulse Kylo at range 1? I don't think so. No, you're not. Kylo has no tokens to mod his dice. Gonna spend the lock on those 2 blanks. Kylo takes hit crit, and that's half. That's a big half points. It's a direct down to 2. (14-9). Got range 1 dorsal into Kylo. Oh gosh. My lord, hit crit. Kylo dies. That probably does it. As that's 18 points right there. Jesus Christ. That things escalated very quickly there. Yeah, I think he's talking about how annoyed he is with Temin right now. Lega surviving on 1. We got a GG's there. So the concession makes it 20-9. Final score, a sweep for the Coarse, Rough, and Irritatings, and I guess for Sandy, I'll play that song one more time. All right. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, things were looking pretty good for Chris. It's just for at least a couple rounds ago, I thought he was in a good position to kill 2 ships. Lega not. I mean, Malrus whiffing completely on Lega was certainly a factor, but Kylo needed to not take half and to certainly not die that round, and well, neither of those things happened. So we'll pay out the bets as Andre wins it out.